Coming up on Cronkite Sports Report, how the Diamondbacks are making an impact outside of the stadium.
We don't have 3 and 4 generations of fans that follow us, so they're having to create new fans in the Valley, and the best way to do that is give them a free jersey.
We learned about the latest golf trend reaching new heights in the Valley.
It's just like regular golf. You're just throwing frisbees. I mean, if you've ever thrown a frisbee.
One of the most popular training facilities among NFL pros is located right here in Arizona.
And really have a situation where they feel really encouraged in what they're doing and have fun with it at the same time, and then go back to their teams in April and going, hey, look at me, I'm in great shape. So it's a win-win.
And the youngest competitor in X Games history plies his craft in Mesa.
My favorite part about Jagger right now is he's had a lot of success for a young guy, and he's stayed really humble, and he's really courteous to other riders, and he really keeps skateboarding close to his heart.
Welcome to Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Lucas Robbins.
And I'm Elaine Wilson. Thanks for joining us. As students at ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, we look to bring you unique sports stories with an Arizona connection.
Over the next half hour, you'll see stories from all across the Valley, from the high school to professional level.
As the 2016 baseball season gets underway, the Diamondbacks look to make an impact in more than just the standings, but also in the community. Megan Keebler tells us why local Little Leaguers are benefiting from the D-Backs Give Back jersey program. Now, Lucas, I never played Little League in my younger days, but I did have that big orange hollow bat in my backyard, and I was just always hitting dingers over my neighbor's fence.
I was like, I'm the same way. Unfortunately, I never played Little League either, but I feel you on the bat. I had that same orange bat. You know, my parents always put me in basketball and football.
Right.
Coming up on Cronkite Sports Report,
it's golf with no clubs and no tees. How disc golf is finding a home in Arizona.
When I started in the industry in '98, it's amazing the difference. To talk to people and mention disc golf to them. Back then, maybe 2 out of 10 would have an idea of what you're talking about.
Welcome back to Cronkite Sports Report.
our next story takes us from the grind of the regular season into the grind of the off season, as many pro athletes come and train in Arizona during their time off. For some, it's home, but for others, it's a chance in a place where you can relax and enjoy a good workout.
Yeah, but for some, it's all business. Reporter James Gayden found out what makes the Fisher Institute of Physical Therapy and Performance in Phoenix a premier destination for pro athletes.
For his time with the Arizona Cardinals, Brett Fisher worked with the University of Florida, the Chicago Cubs, the New York Jets, and he trained golfers on both the PGA and Champions Tours.
The Fisher Institute isn't the only place in Arizona to train top athletes. In fact, you can find it right in Tempe at Bikram Yoga, turning it up over 100 degrees to get a good workout in. Shay Roddy tells us more. Now, it's a common accessory for most professional athletes to have a towel to wipe away the sweat, but at Bikram Yoga, they actually say ditch it. Shape magazine says that you should leave your towels at home when taking hot yoga classes.
You know, also according to Shape, they say that your sweat actually works as a natural coolant to help maintain your body temperature while you're in the hot room.
Coming up on Cronkite Sports Report,
we catch up with a Mesa skateboarder who has built quite the resume for himself, and he's only 15.
It's not because he's just born with that talent. I think he is born with that talent too, but he's really a hard worker, so, and he pushed himself to get good.
Welcome back to Cronkite Sports Report.
we end our show with a trip to the skate park. But for one Valley 15-year-old, hitting the half pipe is much more than a hobby. Mi-hee Kim introduces us to a Mesa teenager whose talents have thrust him onto the world stage. Fun fact about Jagger's family, his older brother actually competes in the mega ramp skate competitions, and his younger brother is named after skateboarding legend Eric Costin. So skateboarding stays within the family. That's it for this edition of Cronkite Sports Report.
For all of us at the Sports Bureau of Cronkite News, I'm Lucas Robbins.
And I'm Elaine Wilson. Thanks for joining us.